Hello, good evening everyone. So in last two sessions we saw about the basics of Python. Now today we'll discuss about where we can use Python in day-to-day life. So Python we can use for developing our desktop applications also. So with the help of Tinker library, so we can create GUI applications where we can do some kind of actions. So like suppose that in you can see in this example, so we have to write few lines of the code, then our small pop-up box is getting ready. So either if you want to accept or close it, so that kind of things we can develop with the help of Tinker. So this is like one basics example, but with the help of Tinker we can go beyond of this, and we can develop some like desktop applications. So there is mm, that is like very good library we can use to develop our applications, desktop applications. So next point is Python we can use for web development also. So with the help of a few frameworks like Django frameworks, Fast API, so these are the frameworks through that we can develop web applications. Web applications are nothing called like if you can able to see or browse any website like Facebook. I can give you the example about the Facebook. If you browsing the applications and if you want to go with the few pages like about, contact, friends, images page, so these are the pages, different pages, which there's nothing called a web development. So you can develop web development using Django frameworks. So we'll discuss more about on these like Django and Tincter in later on session. So first today our agenda is like where we can use Python. So Python we can use for the desktop application, and Python we can use for the web applications with the help of Django. Python we can use with the database also, like if you heard about like many database like SQL, data, Postgres, these are the database, MySQL. So these are the database which we can communicate with the help of Python. So Python provides very good ORM features, so we can deal with any of the database. Like for the Postgres, like SQL Alchemy is there. So in that way we can deal with. And for like MySQL, or we have ORM also. SQL also we have, with the help of ORM we can deal with that. Now next point is like Python we can use for the network programming also. Programming means like we are doing chattings with our friends. So based on the chattings, like it means like system is connected over the networks. So based on that network, like if you can see here, like four pieces are connected with a different wire, and that network is connected with the common area network. So with the help of like IP address, public IP or private address, so with in that we can go with the like network programming. So in that socket programming comes into the picture. So we'll discuss this socket programming also, like how we can build the chatbot applications, or like and set up the relations between over the networks in the later on session. Now next point is like Python we can use for the developing games also. Games, for developing game, like we can use Pygame library. So that is an open source library. Through that library we can develop the our game. So next point is Python we can use for analytics purpose, data analytics purpose also. In that we can use few packages like pandas, numpy, matplotlib. So with the help of these packages we can do the data analysis based on the yearly basis or monthly basis. Like any revenue generation company is there, so they want to see their data for last 2 years, what was the growth over there. So based on that, pandas they can like deal with the data, and numpy we can use for the calculation purpose, and matplotlib is used for the to represent the data into the graphical way. So here Python is also comes into the pictures. Like Python is used for the data analysis applications. So that is also one of the very good features of the Python. And even you all know about it, Python is used for the machine learning purpose also. In like learning itself have a very big topic, but here just I have mentioned this point, like we can use Python for the machine learning also. So machine learning itself have categorized into two parts, like supervised and unsupervised, and supervised learning itself classified into two part, classification and regression. So I'll not go much in this depth today. So just for today, you just memorize it, like Python we can use for machine learning as well as for artificial intelligence also. Artificial also intelligence have like it's a very big topic. So here we can use for neural network, deep learning. So these are the things we can use Python in like machine learning as well as in artificial intelligence. Now next point is like Python we can go for the IoT applications also. IoT means like Internet of Things. Like if you can see that there are many objects over there, and all the objects connected with the networks with a single object. So through internet, the objects are connected with the each connected with each other. So that also we can discuss in the separate session for IoT and all those things. So for the quick recap, you just memorize few points like where we can use Python. So first point is Python we can use for the desktop application. Python we can use for the web application. Python we can use for the data, deal with the database. We can use for the network programming as well, for the game purpose also. If you want to develop game, you can use Python. Python we can use for the data analytics as well. Python you can use for the machine learning also, and artificial and IoT also. So that's just for the today's session. Thank you for watching, listening. Have a great day.